Hello everyone, we hope you're doing very well. We are belting on with our Colombia campaign, and can you believe it, already it's day 18. A bridge too far. Day 18, 18th of May 1969, and we're going to go to briefing here. No, we're not. We're going to go to... I'm not doing very well here, guys. We're going to get to... Oh, I haven't set Amy up for this. Fuck. Oh, never mind.
I thought she'd fucked off anyway.
Oh, she's gone. Yeah, she's gone. She's gone. Fucking...
And she went the growling sidewinder, right?
Yeah, fucking bitch. Nav, we're going to start here. Wind direction 185, speed of 10 knots, so there is sufficient wind to worry about today. With cloud base 6,500, that's ASL, be careful. Thickness is 6.5, which is high. A density of 9, it's a thunderstorm. Got a thunderstorm, guys, so be super careful. Tbilisi, 1 through right, as we all know by now. Beslan is stall only, so light F5s with parachutes, thrust reversers, and so on. Mozdok, excuse me, we have sort of taken, if you remember, the last mission, but it's currently not inoperable. What happens, just in case anyone forgets to ask, if we're forced to land at Mozdok, do we get that plane back, or is that a lost plane?
I would suggest good luck landing at Mozdok. The runway is smashed to pieces.
Bit blowy uppy, is it?
Optimistic landing approach there.
Land on the taxiway, we sound.
Support aircraft, Magic, AWACS, E2 Hawkeye, that's Kelso. Overlord, Strike Support, E2 Hawkeye, that's Zip Tie. Texaco is... We got Texaco, a tanker. Very nice. Right, I've got to write this shit down. Have we got easy comms on this campaign, guys? Say yes, otherwise I'm going to fucking...
Negative.
Oh, I hate your life. Where's the pen? Right, I've got to write this down quickly. 231 AM 31...
Well, she take notes.
Yankee...
Kingston, is this the time to admit I don't know how to contact the tanker?
It's fine, I can do it.
I'll see, you've got to know this shit as well, because you're going to be using it too.
I'm jotting it all down now.
So that's that. And briefing intel, I'm going to unleash Obi. Send.
Okay, so maybe first go to the extra intel tab, just for a little overview of what we all know from what we've received this week in between the missions. We had an alert that there was a air bridge attempting to be formed between Cuba and Colombia to bring in extra new weapons for them, which we can see in the picture there. You can see the forefront there, what looks to be some kind of short-range IR SAM.
Oh, we don't like that. We do not want that in this campaign.
And in the background, they are hard to make out, but you would have to assume that is some other form of advanced air defense vehicle. I'm sure some of you may have zoomed in.
If I were going to guess a word, purely a word out of nowhere, Shilka would be a nice word.
That would probably fit with that kind of silhouette, shall we say.
Send.
So that's that. And then just below that, part of the ground campaign, the Colombians have been busy blowing up a lot of the bridges across the river that we have to cross to get to Nalchek.
Because we're on the push.
So we're on the push. We're pushing forward, yeah. So that we were pushing up to those bridges and they blew them. So there is one remaining bridge over that river. So if we go back to briefing, we can go through the normal stuff now.
Send. So
we got stop press. So Beslan runway is still severely damaged. We're estimating one more day until it's fully repaired. The repairs have slowed down due to the fact that we've captured Mozdok, and that's taken priority because it's a larger field. The air defences are still in place at Beslan. Runway is 50% repaired. We just note that STOL aircraft can land there. Rearm and refuel is available. Just be aware you may not be able to take off at maximum takeoff weight in the length that is available, which is approximately 5,000 feet. And 3, we do believe the Colombians have received a limited resupply of surface-to-air missiles. So expect the frontline SAM units to have received a resupply. We don't know which ones have, but I just expect them to be a little bit more shooty. And the last one, Mozdok Air Base is now in our hands, but the airbase is completely offline due to what we've done to it over the past 3 or 4 days. So we're estimating 3 days until that is available for us to use. NOTAMs, same ones from last time. There's the extra briefing documents available for all flights. The note about Beslan, which we've just covered. And please remember to change your DCS name on login to multiplayer as per instructions on the general tab to make it easier for GCI to identify us. If you're returning to base back to Tbilisi from the Beslan area, take a heading of 160, and then once you've cleared the mountains, then contact Magic for any further headings, just to keep the comms a little bit clear. The preference there as well to note is to rebase the aircraft to Beslan for future operations closer to the AO. So the new NOTAM is that we have spotted Soviet naval vessels operating in the area. Intentions are unknown. The advice is do not approach them. And we would suggest a feet wet hard deck of Angels 20 because we believe they are equipped with possibly the SA-8 naval version. And we don't know what they are doing there, so it's probably best not to find out. Yeah, you're going over to the actual ocean, so possibly hence why there's a tanker in the mission.
Right, don't you fuck this up, RC.
I can contact the tanker. I can't necessarily refuel off of it.
So, which one of you is the Rio?
Fuck, I'm the Rio. I've got the brain, he's got the looks.
Good, because you can't fly the Tomcat for shit.
That hurts.
I'm only
Cap.
teasing.
Facts.
I'm only teasing.
Alright, let's go. Task
Okay.
and targets, guys.
Yep, tasking targets. So target Alpha is a pinpoint strike recommended for the Vigans, which is at a town called Novopavlovska, or Sia. Grid reference Lima Papa 26. So that will be a railway bridge. And the description is perform a pinpoint strike on railway bridge to hamper enemy troop movements. Severing this vital rail link will prevent the Colombians from moving any more heavy armor to the front. So there is a mission cartridge available for download there for the Vigans, and also knee boards, and we can look at the images of that shortly. Bravo is an intercept mission. Location is the Pacific Ocean, and the targets are transport aircraft. Threats are possible fighter escort. Now we don't know, we've no idea what will be there, but we know there's a possibility that there will be a flight of transport aircraft heading in, carrying those SA-9s and what we assume to be Shilkas. We do not want them to get through, because otherwise next week will be very, very painful for everybody. So the task for the intercept is to proceed to the air-to-air refueling hold point and do your refueling, because you will probably need it, and await instructions for the intercept. We've got a picket ship up towards Panama that will give you a heads up if they detect any aircraft flying overhead. There is a knee board available for the route to the hold point, but that is as far as it goes. You will be on your own. So one thing to note is, because you will be traveling so far to get to the air-to-air refueling point, as you near that, you will be out of AWACS coverage. So when once you get to tankers, you will have no AWACS support. You will be on your own completely.
Just to clarify, Obi, do you have pre-stored waypoints in the F-14 for that?
Yes, up to I think correct me, I think waypoint 1 is the refueling hold point, and then waypoint 2 is just a little bit past that, just as a second hold point if you've already refueled.
Yeah,
And what's
that's correct.
Do we have any information at the planes, the Soviet planes? Do we know what kind of altitudes they fly on this type of mission?
Well, they're going to be air bridging. You'd assume they're going to be relatively high, but you don't know, because they do know they were going into a active combat zone. We have no intelligence of what they're going to do coming out, so you're going to have to search for them, unfortunately, and work it out from there. We don't have any information on where the course or altitude they'll be traveling at, but just to bear in mind that obviously the cloud base is quite high, low, sorry, and the thickness, so they're going to be topping out about 12,000 feet, but you probably don't want to be down there, because we know that in the area there are Soviet ships with intentions unknown, who may or may not take a pop at you if you get into their range.
You're right, Roger.
So basically everything's against you.
Right.
And I think that's all you need to know on that. I mean, not much more to that one. Charlie is this is the second main objective, really. This is a CAS mission to the northeast of Nalchek, grid reference Mike Popper 26. And this is to support the air cavalry assault on the remaining bridgehead. So we'll be assaulting as just the last remaining road bridge, and we need to clear that of the enemy defenders who are dug in around it. We do not want to destroy the bridge. So that was recommended for Tiger/Whiskey, which is the A10s or A4s. Delta is the CAP mission, which is more of the standard CAP mission we have around the Beslan area, which is to protect the CAS flights and the helos. So there is a CAP orbit set up there where you need to orbit basically to defend the helicopters. They are 3 F5s at Beslan, which I would recommend would be perfect for that CAP mission because they can hold until needed as we ferry up. Any extra ones, we'll have to take them from Tbilisi and ferry up with us. Echo is the air cav mission, same grid ref, and this is to attack the enemy bridgehead. We're going to work together with the fixed wing A10s, so we'll be on the same radio frequency, and we will be, the helos can be spotting targets, especially things like ZSUs, tanks, any armored vehicles that need taking out. Prior to us arriving on the scene, there is a secondary mission for the helos, and that is to construct a Hawk site at Beslan. So that should, if that gets up and running, give us a little bit of safety around the Beslan area. Foxtrot is the usual seed mission. This is to the southeast of Nalchik. There are 2 number SA2 sites that need dealing with to open up the routes into Nalchik for us. They are marked again, and there's a knee board with those marked on. And then Golf is medium priority recon mission in all areas for the Vigans. It's up to them. They can carry recon pods like they did last time doing the strike, or if they finish the strike, they can possibly go into Beslan, rearm, and head out and do a ELINT mission. So that's it for the targets. Do you want to go through the threat picture, Cap, or shall I?
You best, because I'm a bit out of date with this campaign.
Okay, so you can see on the threat picture it's cleaned up quite a lot, like the whole eastern side now, and the north-south corridor over Mozdok and Beslan is clear from our activities last week. And you can see marked with the dotted green circle is the SA2/3 sites the Sea guys took out last week. We believe that's still in position, but the radars were destroyed last week, so we would assume, given how many we've taken out and they've repaired, that they will not have repaired that one now. And then you can, it's just basically, it's SA2s and 3s all the way up to Vodi, I think it is it? Minerali Vodi.
So I'm right in saying the Reds have only got, apart from the guys coming across to the Pacific, they've only got one base now, which is Mineral Vodi, isn't it?
Confirm, yeah. Nalchik is out of use at the moment because the Vigans bombed it last week.
That made GCI's job easier. Does GCI, Kelso, I think it is he able to see hostiles coming over the Pacific, or is he not? I can't remember what rules he's got and whatnot.
We're going to have a loss of service, both comms and radar. And Obi, if you can send me a grid square where that occurs, I'll give the F-14 guys a notification.
Yeah, so it will. We don't need a grid. Basically, Kataisi.
Roger.
As they pass overhead Kataisi, that is the cut-off for AWACS. Because we're kind of simulating a greater distance to the sea than we've actually got. Otherwise, you'd be like a 5-hour mission.
Sure. Right, Roger. Okay.
Okay, so we can go through target images now. So first one is just a general overview with the orbits marked on. The blue orbit on the left-hand side will be the refueling orbit for the Tomcats. Mm-hmm. And the orbit in the center, that is the AWACS orbit, just for reference. Mm-hmm. And then to the north of that, you have the CAP orbit for the Beslan area, which you can see it just skirts on the edge of the SA2 extreme range. And second image is the railway bridge, which is the Vigan target. You will be ingressing to the target along the arrow in the bottom right. So basically, once you reach IP and turn in and cross over the first river, you will be following the railway track more or less in. So you're going to be attacking along the track. So it should be quite a nice run in and relatively easy to spot the bridge. Be aware, I haven't done any line of sight things for the SAMs this time because it's pointless. You're literally, as soon as you turn into the west, you're going to be fully covered by whichever SAM you're under. So it's going to be ultra low level and fast the whole way. And also you will not have any cap coming in with you because of the SAM threat.
Roger.
Then we're on to the intercept hold, which just overview of the route as far as we've got it for the Tomcats. That's the way you head out. And then next to that is just a real world overview of the kind of route the transports are expected to take into the AO.
Right, so they'll be from the northwest by the looks of it.
We'd expect so. They're coming from Cuba and going into where we are. There's only so many ways they can come in, so that's kind of what we're expecting.
Whereabouts is the tanker road?
Look above.
Where's the
Couldn't see it.
Shows on the
the
first
tankers
picture.
on the orbit that's marked up on the left?
Yep,
It'll be somewhere in that area.
that's fine then. So I know
got-
roughly where it is.
It's got the TACAD
I just
on
can't
it.
zoom in on it. Yeah, I can't zoom in. Sorry,
It's okay. Just one quick thing to note for the F-14 guys, in case you were thinking about being sneaky, the data link on the AWACS is turned off.
Okay.
Oh,
No link 16.
Scumbag.
No link 16 is 1969, boys.
Exactly.
You can data link to each other though.
Yeah, we can. Yeah, link 4.
go fighter to fighter.
Yeah, we're gonna do it. Anyway, carry on, guys.
Okay, so next one, seed overview, is the seed mission, which just gives you an overview there of the suggested routing and the locations of the two sites, one to the southeast of Nalchik, and the other one is the one that the Vigans pinpointed last time with their E-Link pods. That is just off the threshold end of the runway there to the northeast. So they're the two targets for that.
Roger.
Then second to last one is the cap overview. Again, suggested cap orbit point, but Kelso will be in overall command and move you to suit needs of the mission.
Okay.
And
Cass.
CAS overview, which applies for the helos and the CAS flight. It just shows the location of the bridge. We all have kneeboards for this. Gazelles have got waypoints as per that image, so that should help lead the helos in.
Thanks, Obi.
You're welcome. And that is it.
Well done. Nice mission briefing, boys. Very complex mission.
I've got one more.
Send.
Looks cool though.
Okay, guys, I'll be on 243 for all air intercepts. Zip tie will be on 252 for ground, all the CAS. So if you need CAS help, he played forward air controller last time, kind of a mixed mission guy, but we had too many frequencies for him to deal with. 252, if the seed guys are done or CAS guys are done, come back to 243 to help with intercepts. But otherwise, stay on 252 until your missions are done.
Roger.
Okay, let's go to mission planning. Sign up, boys.
Just one quick thing on the intercept mission as well, just for you guys to think about on your way out there, is although we have no intel, we saw the photograph. There's probably 5 or 6 transport aircraft on there at least, and you wouldn't expect them to send that number of aircraft with a high value cargo without anyone to look after them. So you're going to have to be clever and think about how, if you do have an escort, how you're going to get around it or deal with, because head on might not be the best idea.
Okay, guys. Understood. Right, so intercept, we've got our shit sorted. We'll go through our own tactics, but that's fine. Seed, Saiyan, Chopsticks, Mahuja, NEF Tigers. Do you guys know what you're doing?
Roger.
Yep. You may want to have more on the cap though.
Have we got any spares? I'll come back to the cap, guys.
Roger.
Hatchet, you got the usual vegan crew, or we've got a competent vegan crew there. Are you guys aware of your target and what you're doing?
Roger.
Yep.
Nope.
Okay, work together, boys. Get me some sexy formation shots as well. Dagger is going to be our cap. Hold on ground until tasked by magic. Okay, that's all fine. We've got, is Grinkle turned up? I don't think he has. So we've got Grump.
Crinkle.
Yeah, his
Crap.
head tracking's fucked, isn't it?
So
Graham's not here either. It's just Bear.
right, so we've got Grumpy may turn up later and Bear, and you've got a lot of work to do. So, who's going to swap over? Who have we got to do Cap? Because otherwise you're all going to die.
Exactly.
Do we scratch the seed mission and put them onto Cap?
Well, what I was just going to suggest maybe is if the seed guys take the rocket pods as usual, head on up there and see how the situation develops. They can always jettison and then swing roll and go into Cap.
Okay, well, Sable is swing seeding to Cap then. Bear is basically. Do we just attach Bear to Saber then? Because
Oh, in here you could have him going.
he's not going to do a great
No,
deal
it's
on his own, is he?
Yeah, I'm happy with that.
Okay, you attach that and just follow them with Sidewinders and. Okay, right.
So sorry, I was going to say the other thing is if there's no Cap flights using the aircraft at Beslan, the seed flights could get into Beslan and go up quickly, go and do the seed mission, and then rearm, refuel by the time everybody else has got up there.
The rocket pods are heavy though, aren't they? They take a bit of extra runway to take off.
Well, that's something you need to. I'm not going to advise on that.
Maybe you should come from Tbilisi then.
But they wouldn't need tanks, though, right?
True.
Oh, Mike Man's
Just go
turned
up
up.
there
He's
with,
good at Cap.
with a pod. No tanks and just boom.
Right, Mike, you got an F5, Mike.
Mike, desperately need Cap.
So yes or no question. Comcheck Cap.
Yeah, we can hear you. He spoke a minute ago. I'm sure he knows.
Okay. Okay.
I'll drop him a PM.
All right, guys.
I am worried about the lack of cap.
Yeah, I am. Sure, you're
From our bigger mission.
Why?
What's happened this campaign is every time there hasn't been cap cover, the mission has gone horribly wrong.
Well, someone needs to.
So either we scrap the seed and they all do cap, or
Mahuja can go over. You okay with that, Mahuja?
Yeah, I'm going to be a bit of a scaredy cat against the enemy here, but if it's all about numbers.
Do you need 4 Vigans to hit a bridge?
In that kind of threat, probably.
I'd
Okay.
imagine the backup, but
Okay, let's just split it then. Saber is going to be Sailing Chopsticks doing seed and backup Cap. Dagger is going to be Mahuja, Bear, and Mike if he turns his microphone on, and if Grump if he takes, and if he Mahuja will lead because he's used to leading.
Grump's here.
Grump's turning up, so Grump can now lead. Dagger, you guys can sort yourselves out. No unnecessary taking off from Beslan until GCI sends you up. What we don't want is you to all rush off and want to shoot for stuff down. You get shot down immediately by SA2s and then we've got nothing. That's the worst kind of thing that happens. Any other Obi and Elo, you guys obviously know what you're doing, don't you?
Yeah, we're all good.
Yep.
In terms of the vegan push points and IP points, are we waiting for a go from someone?
Negative on this one. If once we all get in, if we all expedite getting ready and get to the runway, 14's included, I've worked it. We should, from Tbilisi, we can all leave just before the F-14 so Cap can film it. And then as soon as we've gone, the 14s go. So we don't want to be hanging around. We want to be away in 10, 15 minutes if we can be, all of us.
Okay. Fingers, don't forget what we learned when I was with you. Got speed is what saves you. Even if the Cap fails, you can outrun MiG-21s and MiG-19s on stage 3 burner and do your mission and get back. So I saw a lot of you mill powering it again last time, and you were, to be fair, lucky to do what you managed to do last time. So put power down, use the gas, aim to come out with that combat zone at about 30% gas. Head choppers, you know your shit?
Yep, we've done our briefing.
Right. If you're armed up, RC.
Okay, Captain,
Yes.
you're supposed to hear me now.
Turning the radar on.
Get me all stressed out now.
Yeah. Okay, DCM is normal. Power
Just
is on.
rearming and topping off the tanks.
Sorry, that's RWR. DTF. I'm turning the jammer to receive. No, I think it's RPT. Audio is going up. manual control of these babies. Normal function. Leave the program. We've got data link on channel 1, is that right?
Yep.
Roger. That lot done.
We got our, and we should already be tuned to TACAN 31Y.
Stand by, look for TACAN.
On yours.
I see TACAN 31 Yankee, Roger, looks good.
Yep.
Air to air. Well done. Going to target data. That's good. Okay, UHF radius on 243, that's good. All units at Tbilisi runway, please take off when you're ready. Good luck. Slippery out there, boys. They're all sliding all over the place.
Yeah, caution crosswind. Sometimes. Okay, so our waypoint, the cap is basically directly behind us. So we'll take off to 180. And we'll drop to ripcord, really.
Okay, hold.
Then we'll do a slow, gentle climb up to about Angels 35 RC. Should burn less fuel. Okay.
Confirm the Vigans are waiting.
Vigans can roll whenever they're ready.
Vigans, can you give me a shout before you take off so I can come and film you?
Apologies, Cap, we're already rolling. Apologies.
Yeah, it's all good, boys. Farm.
Yeah, so RC will do a gentle climb up to Angels 35, and that should reduce fuel burn rate. And that way we'll have to spend a lot less time on the tanker with luck. Sounds good. Have you tanked the Tomcat before?
2 or 3 times fairly successfully, so we'll see how it goes.
I could do it, anyone can.
Oh.
You're talking about me here.
We nearly had a Vigan problem. He made it up. Those Vigans are getting harder to take off, I swear.
Weather especially.
Okay, Tomcats, lead us out when you're ready. Mr. Kingston.
Roger that, gates open.
I'm a really bad backseat driver, RC.
Good way to go.
Yeah, get it done.
Rolling.
Watch the crosswind, RC. Left turn, RC. Coming off the burn.
I can go film other people. I love this.
Yeah.
It's kind of thick.
Heading is currently 268.
268.
Correction, 268.
Copy.
Oh, we're through the clouds, I'll say. When did that happen?
Yeah, just came up.
Just came up.
Nice.
On traffic, be advised, Dagger Flight is moving to the alert apron, close to the runway.
slow them down. I can, mate.
What's your
Angels? Angels is 280.
Copy, I'm coming up. Nice, there's smoke or right behind you.
Oh, I see the cons from the A10s, boys. I see you guys conning. That's so cool. Right, getting a beautiful formation. I'll see. Okay, got the alert fighters waiting in Beslan.
Seat check. Copy. Bring it back a little bit. Whatever, disregard. Attention.
Autopilot's on, mate, so we should stay stable.
Copy.
Yeah, now Mac 0.9 in level flight coming up. Speed just slightly.
Copy.
Helicopters are sling loading. Biggins are going through the clouds. Are we in formation yet? Obviously, I could
Just about. I'm just trying to save some fuel.
Hold on. A bit worried that I can't even see our lead on radar. That's always a worrying thing, isn't it? Okay, I see waypoint. Okay, I see the. Refueler.
Seen unknown.
Really, yeah.
Oh,
I'm going to mark him as friendly. I'll see. Stand by.
Roger.
We've lost the big and he hit the mountain. It's so dangerous for them in the clouds.
Turn on the air-to-ground radar.
Well, they're going to should have been in the clouds going over the mountains. They should have been above and dropped down after, not following a flight plan.
But they didn't, and they smacked into the mountain.
All flights, magic. Rick 23, 2 ship. Wheels up, Bodie, or advise.
Well, she.
I can't hear you, Cap. I'm on this radio. What's up?
We can see the refueler on our TRD. For some reason, I can't hook him, so I can't mark him as friend. Can you get him to hook him and mark him as friend, please?
Yeah, he can hear you. He just can't talk to you. He's done it.
Thank you.
Well, she has hooked, locked up his friendly caps. You should see it.
Cyber 2, magic. Is your wingman with you?
Air brake. You got it.
I got it.
You just made well, she shit himself. That was funny as hell.
No, I lost some.
Roger, Cyber 1, Cyber 2, can you give me a combat spread, please?
that lazy ass formation, assuming that's you behind?
What are you talking about?
A10's are fucking miles away from each other.
Oh, that's my flight lead, man. I think he's conserving gas. Well, I'm in front of you. You're behind me. You can select a fuel device X on my flight lead. Yes, I think.
Should we send to the, should we go to the refueler now? He's about 30 degrees to the right. You see him on your TRD.
Yeah, I've got it. Okay, flight right turn starting in 3, 2, 1, now.
Miles.
Got a sight magic.
Wind level.
Goal super flight. Have 2 ship, MiG-23. Raw. 3176, Angels 15.
Yeah, I've marked it as friendly.
0036, Angel 15.
Blocked him up as a target. Do not shoot him, RC.
You got a target?
Yes, he's a friendly.
Magic, over, got it.
57 miles.
Spike 23, 2 o'clock.
Seriously?
Looks like the heroes headed up onto the ridge, so maybe just keep an eye on them in case they need any cap support. Roger, we're copying 252, and Overlord will handle them.
I think it's over squash, no panic.
Yeah, they're not an issue, guys. Okay, Lee, Rickle, what freak do you want me to put in the auxiliary?
231 for the tanker.
231.
Over. Don't forget to use autopilot, RC, it makes it a lot easier on these long ones.
I've got it, also got it.
Roger, direct flight to radar and radio returns are fading. Expect an imminent loss of service.
Captain 231.
Broadcasting for your recorder. We're launching a P3 Orion towards your right of flight. P3 won't be in your AO start for about 5 hours.
I'll see, I put 231 in. Use COM 2 PTT and you'll be able to use it. Or COM 1, I forgot, I think it's...
I'll figure it out.
Has he responded?
No, I'm not hanging. I haven't done it yet. I'm trying to.
Okay, well they've got it.
Angels 2-1.
What?
Range 49 miles.
We're following you in. I've got 231 on my radio.
Request rejoin.
Is that you, RC?
Yep.
Okay, we've made contact with the tanker.
1 for 35, Angels 25.
Roger that, sending Davis 2-1. Slow descent and left turn, RC.
Roger.
Walk in the park, RC. Walk in the park.
I think I screwed up my joystick settings trying to do the tanker stuff.
Where's the tanker gone?
Pac-Man. Check the Pac-Man.
Roger, good idea.
Silver flight, your target's 284 for 32, ranges 25.
Okay, I'll see. Put a bit less
now cold.
tanking. Keep yourself in down mode. Don't let the wing sweep go into auto, otherwise you'll bob up and down and it will drive you insane.
We're 10,000 feet too. We're 10,000 feet too high, boys. You aware of that?
Those MiG-23s are now...
Yeah, he's still 35 miles away.
Right. They appear to be turning towards the Hatchet group. The intercept is 338 now. 30 nautical miles for Angels 26.
Why can't I find this fucking guy? Oh, because I was doing that, dickhead.
If Cap could expedite on Hatchet interceptors, please. We are rolling in on target shortly. But don't put yourself at unnecessary risk. Saber flight. Your targets are 289 for 30. Angels 26.
Cap locked.
Request
Friendly.
Actually, intercept angles 320 degrees.
3,000 feet to go.
Yeah, 1 second. Yep.
I've blocked the hostile with the radar. Can you see that shit?
Saber, magic, copy all.
Okay.
I can't, I'm too busy in nav mode, but well, she possibly can.
So yeah, sorry guys, I didn't mean to be talking on. I was meant to talk to RC. I've locked the guy, so just carry on. Bad habit.
OB, safe fleet 290.
One clear for RC.
Good.
Roger. Saber flight, magic. Go magic.
21 miles, 21 miles.
290 for 23, Angels 25.
Wings level.
Now we're off. OB, safe frequent again. 129. 129, copy.
Miles rapidly encroaching. Coming off the stage.
Silver flight. Heading 298 for 19.
Scope clear.
Angels touch flanking right. I think I see it. They'll have it. Hatchet flight. If you can burn their direction, you need to cut them off.
Thank you. Visual on those 12 o'clock.
13 miles. You're gonna have to make a merging turn on him, RC.
Come road 307 for 17.
Watch for overspeed. Burn off the speed on the merging turn.
Cheers. We're setting up for the run, mate.
Kingston autopilot off, switching to manual mode.
Hatchet flight, stage 3 burn now. Saber flight's going to not make them. They're not going to make the cutoff. Two MiG-23s at your 9 o'clock now. Angels 15 in the descent.
Ripcord, I think you'll be roughly at Mach 0.5 is speed will be.
Copy.
Caps plus radar lock.
Magic to all dagger flights. We need you in there right now.
You have a
Magic to all dagger flights. Launch now.
Say again.
You have a visual on him?
Yeah, it was right on the nose. Literally, it's a massive thing on right on your nose. Come on, RC.
I don't know why I'm having
Hatchet 2, you've got to merge.
Now 11:30. 11:30.
7 o'clock, 8 o'clock.
I put it in air-to-air.
I understand. Just keep the up.
Break right. Let's go see. Vector, let's please Saber.
Okay, you can probably add a bit of speed.
Okay, I'll see if I can for the tank to the right.
Vector is good. Hold vector.
Okay.
You're gonna run right into it.
Angels.
I see him.
Angels 15.
I got him.
Get your pedo tube out and ready.
Hatchet 3, full flight, rail bridge destroyed, hatchet flight X-filling.
Well done, boys.
Silver flight, come right. 352 for 14.
Get some speed in there, RC. You're never going to catch
Flanking
that.
right.
Where we at? If he's 0.5, we're 0.6. We'll get there. Yeah. I don't want to overshoot him.
Hatchet
That's
flight, come right.
fear.
019 for 10, Angel 14.
I've just realised this is a Herc, so he'll be going very slow, which means you'll want your wings out rather than manual mode, so leave them out.
Okay.
And just leave it in auto.
Yeah.
Hatchet flight, change to 013 for 9, Angels 21. Silver 1, 009 for 12, Angels 17.
Social wing turbulence.
Roger. Send us feedback, please.
Silver 2, 339 for 7, Angels 16. Silver 1, 023 for 12, Angels 18. Silver 2, left-hand turn, please. Now, please.
Air brake on RC, do you not fuck this
Yeah,
up.
it's on.
Silver 1,
Overshoot him.
Yeah, roll,
034 for 13, Angels 18.
That was my fear.
You got it. Now reacquire and
I see him.
just keep an idle.
Silver 2, that target is hot on you now. 050 for 1,
And he
2.
is slow.
Yeah, it's going to be dangerous as low.
Silver 2, your target is 327 for 10, Angels 13.
Okay, you got this now.
Okay.
Okay, let's do it.
Okay, after he's just above stall speed, watch.
Yeah, perfect. I didn't practice this.
We got it, RC, we got it.
I practiced it at a decent speed.
Open up your radio so you're ready to ask if you haven't already. Okay, hold this.
Where are you?
Got him.
4 o'clock manager.
Okay.
72 on that next two. Be careful.
Just like a match speed, because this
First number 2, do you have your target in sight?
I do.
Okay, look, I need you to come left. 216 for 2 inches 14.
I see something against the cloud that could be Saber 1.
He's got it.
That's Saber 1. Turn left, please. Hard.
Right, a little further, I'll see a little further.
Yeah. A little closer to...
Saber 1, your target is 134 for 7 inches 14. Saber 2,
I've got something in front of me.
4 inches 4.
Try basket, try basket.
Yep.
Ready, recontact.
There we go.
Here you go,
Oh,
okay.
he's going to give me the other one. Hey, Kingston, he's giving me the left one. Keep reeling it in.
No.
Saber 2, take the right turn.
I have visual.
5 for 6.
That's a fast safe one visual.
Saber 125 for 7. Angels 14.
Remember to change your viewpoint.
I can't right now.
Tally, I think.
Tiger Flag, you've got 2 MiG-23s headed for Gappa.
What is it? Cap.
What speed are you doing?
Stand by, I can't answer that.
Kirby, hello, Magic.
210, 210.
Tiger Flag. Tiger 1, 275 for 24 inches 15.
I see that one target you're chasing. You're in front of me. I'm just support.
Hatchet 3, come left 90 degrees. You're headed for the fur ball.
Yeah, he's looking like he's turning right. That's your target. One player wants. Dagger light authorized to intercept. Angels 1-5.
Magic 5-5-7-2, Evo 15, flanking left. Those bandits pushing in on Tiger Flag. Negative. Disregard all reports. They're past you. Copy that.
Cap working that right now.
Magic, be advised you're being stepped on for Dagger flight. Say again, Boogie Dope.
Dagger 249 for 18 inches 15. That is for your whole flight.
Keep an eye on my fuel tank.
Hatchet flight, continue south. Get out of that free ball, please. Our twin is heading 960 Hatchet. Right turn, guys. 283 for 13 now, Angels 15. Hard turn.
283 for 15 Angels. Yeah, got it.
Saber 2, 2 o'clock, to right. Dagger flight, weapons hold. Weapons hold, dagger flight.
Dagger flight, weapons hold.
Counselor, Saber flight. Saber 1, right turn, immediate right 90-degree turn, 314 from 10. Angels 4.
Where's Kingston?
He's miles away, don't worry about it. It's back about 300 feet.
No more weapons, guns only.
Saber flight, guns only. Go for Dagger flight.
Dagger 3, Dagger 1, right 90-degree turn, hard turn, now.
90-degree turn now.
Dagger 1, 014 for 6, Angels 7.
014 for 6, Angel 7, copy.
Your designated shooter.
Dagger 1 copies.
Dagger 1, 051 for 5, Angels 5. Dagger 3, 045 for Angels, for 8, Angels 5.
Dagger 1 relays, roger for Dagger 3, he's moving.
Dagger flight, get in the reeds now.
Dagger 2, merge now to your right.
Dagger 3, 114 for 7, Angel 6. Right turn, right hard turn. Dagger 1, right turn, hard, 182 for 7, Angels 3.
182 for 7, Angels 3.
Copy that. Clear for elbow. Get out of that AO right now. Copy that. I need some shooting space for Dagger. Dagger 3, 165 for 6, Angels 5. Dagger 3, 153 for 10, Angels 5. Tiger flight, stay low.
On.
Magic Dagger 1, boogie dope.
I've got a Meg chasing you. Dagger 1. Got 2 targets in front of you. The close one is the Meg. That Meg is chasing Saber 1.
Hello, need a vector to Besnet.
Magic Dagger 1 has tally on target.
Hello, 090.
090, copy that, thank you.
Magic Dagger 1, ensure that there's no friendlies in front of me.
The second aircraft is in front of that Saber 1. Saber 1, get in the weeds.
Saber 1, go defensive. Saber 1, go defensive.
Dagger 3, copy.
Copy for Dagger 3.
Dagger 4, look for task.
Dagger 1, Fox 2.
Now, please. We've got 4 more targets coming out of voting. Copy 5 targets.
Cyber 1 down.
Dagger 2, turn 293, please. Dagger 1, 294, please. Immediate turn.
294, immediate turn for Dagger 1.
Buggy up for Dagger 3, please.
Dagger 3, 242 for 12, Angels 4. Target 261 for 12, Angels 4. Need to cut that guy off.
261,
Dagger 4. Now 258 for 10, Angels 4. Striking left.
258.
Dagger 3, left hard turn now. 240 for 7, Angels 5. Dagger 3, 120 for 8, Angels 4. Dagger 4, 305 for 4, Angels 5. Dagger 1, 314 for 20, Angels 4. Dagger 3, second target, 108 for 2, Angels 5.
What's my fuel cap?
It's 12,000.
Okay.
Dagger 2, 234 for 0.8, MiG-19, hot, Angels 2. Right turn immediately, Dagger 2.
Tiger 1, Dagger 3, 353 for 6, Angels 4. Right hard turn. Right hard turn.
Dagger 3. Dagger 1 has a MiG-19 on his nose, engaging.
Cleared hot, Dagger 1, cleared hot.
Dagger 3, do you have him in sight?
Dagger 1, Fox 2.
Dagger 3, do you have him in sight?
Dagger 1, splash 1, MiG-19.
Not too
Dagger 1,
far right, Ozzy, not too
hitting
far.
043 now.
Roger, Magic. Dagger 1 has flashed the target. Waiting for, ready for next target.
Dagger 4, heading 302 for 25, Angels 4.
Fuel?
Is
Dagger 1, 209
not
for
blowing on my
26, Angels
gauge.
5. Left turn hard.
Stick with it, hope for the best.
I'm hooked up, but I guess I'm not flowing.
Magic Dagger 1 copies 36 miles, is that correct?
Hooked up, but I'm not pulling fuel again.
Dagger 3, 277 for 0 merged at 10,000. Dagger 3 heading 206 now.
IMC cannot see.
Roger.
We're not taking fuel.
Dagger 4, 299 for 13, Angels 3. Dagger 1, 288 for 20.
Got a green light.
Welshie, are you taking fuel, Kingston and Welshie?
Yes, we are, mate.
Can you see your gauge, RC? Or do you even have one?
Yep, we're not taking any.
Alright, let's try again, back off, try again.
Dagger 1, 290 for 24, Angels 5. Dagger 4, 299 for 6, Angels 5.
Dagger 3, back for tasking, onion guns.
shit, we've got a ship.
Dagger 1 moving back into DO, guns only.
I'm watching.
Dagger 4, right hard turn, 043 for 4, Angels 10. You can get up.
I got a green light.
I got a green light. I don't know what's going on.
Stand by. Okay, no fuel's going on. We're bugged and we're not going to be able to refuel. We'll got plenty of gas for
Dagger
this.
3 on your tail, 325 for 4, Angels 9.
Wait,
Copy for Dagger 3.
Breaking up right.
We're coming with you. Okay, go with him. RC is obviously bugged.
Cancel that side and see everything else.
Ship right, 90 degrees. Ship right, 90 degrees. Look at your RWR. Kingston, what's the FF on the RWR?
Flat face.
Hard right turn.
Okay, ignore it then. Is it a ship?
136 for 3, Angels 4. He's turning on your tail.
Flat face radar, final system.
Roger, we'll wait then.
Yeah, proceed back onto waypoint 1.
Roger. Okay, I'll see
What's
waypoint
your
1.
fuel state, boys?
Dagger 3 has got engine troubles. He's going down.
Oof, way too high for you then. Let's show him another
On
guy.
your nose, left-hand side. Angels 3.
Do you want to have another go at the tanker cap or coach?
We could try again. We can try again.
We'll try again, but
again,
won't let us take it. We'll try on the right nozzle. Stay with us, Kingston. We don't want to get separated.
I'm out behind you, mate.
And I had that too.
72, heading 270 for the AL. 270.
Dagger 1, 3 o'clock low, 4 o'clock low. Right turn, right turn.
Dagger 4, 208 for 7, Angels 3.
Dagger 1's on the train, bug out.
have eyes on.
Dagger 1 has guns only.
Dagger 1, 294 for 20, Angels 4. Come right, hard. Dagger 4, that second target in front of you is Dagger 1. Hold fire on him. Dagger 1, that's not your target. Continue past that one. Dagger 4 is handling that one. Come left. 297 for 15.
Perfect.
Dagger 1, 296 for 14, Angels 4. Tiger 4, you're clear to fire. Tiger 1, 297, 410, Angels 8.
Okay, Buicks, hostiles from the sea. Bearing 290, 290. Turn, air to air. Pipes in.
Alright.
Magic
Pipes
Tiger 1,
in.
be advised, bingo fuel, need RTB immediately.
Are you leading, Kingston?
I'll cover you. Spotted back, general heading 090.
Okay, we can refuel, we can refuel. We can refuel, we can refuel.
Tiger 1.
What was that?
He's covering us.
Okay, well, she, your money. Tiger 1, you have that MiG on you now.
Angels 2.5 hot.
Tiger 1, come right, 119,
Oh, come on, fucker.
Tiger 119, we go one lock cap, 6 final call for me.
Get it.
Good luck. Take one altitude,
Just catch up on
Dagger 4 is Winchester Bingo RTB. Saber 286 for 6 now. Angels 3 flanking 6.
Okay, 64 mile drive over the camera. I'm going to ground down 239. That's a call from me.
Saber 2, 9 o'clock now, hard left. Copy.
I taking fuel. Cap.
Yeah, I'm here.
Standby checking.
Sorry.
I'm waiting for. I'm looking for the number.
We're doing Bezla.
Yeah, we're taking it. We're taking it.
Okay.
Right, just stick with it. Okay, we're taking fuel. It's working now, so we'll be with you as soon as we can.
Roger that.
Kingston, Cap, I'm looking at your 11 o'clock and I see comms at your 11 o'clock. Go out. You see that shit?
Time to look 9 o'clock.
Yeah, that's probably us. Can't see
Saber 2, continue right hand.
No, from you. I'm from you.
On your 5 o'clock. There you go. Nice move.
Yeah, I got visual.
Time to look 9 o'clock.
Turning onto some comms that are over here, Bob. Go out.
There, inside of 2.
Forcing defensive. Box 1.
Roger, the fighters are now going your 3 o'clock. Sorry, the bombers are in your 3 o'clock, but we'll catch them up in a bit and get this fighted up first. Have you got a fox on him? He's got a fox on you.
Dagger 4, back 108 for 16, sir.
Cap Obi.
Yeah, I can hear you, Obi.
Danger close on you and midcord.
We're merged apparently with RC. We're going to go fight.
Yeah.
Message.
Take off if you can.
270.
Go in front of me. Is that friendly?
It's ACM.
No, you've got two bandits in front of you. They're both trying to get home. If you engage them, you're going to be fighting both of them.
On the nose.
I'll keep it in. I'm out.
Scanning.
Dagger 4, safe, fuel safe.
Who's somebody's out in front of me. Smoke.
Almost certainly hostile. 10 miles. Or less than 10 miles.
Okay. Got it. Got him locked.
Yep, you got that shit.
Shit, he just came at us.
Is it emerged?
Dagger 4, you've got Dagger 1 coming in behind you, declaring
looking.
emergency. If you can get down, we can get him in right behind you.
Oh, no.
121, 121, 434.
Come on.
All of our Dagger 1 relay from Dagger 4. Traffic is deconflicted. Dagger 1 continuing on straight and approach from way 10.
Guess what?
What's happening? I can't see what's happening.
Spin.
Dagger 1
Right.
cleared in.
Rudder, the same way as the spin. Differential throttle.
Landing Dagger 1.
Opposite the spin and nose down.
All flights for ATC, switch to frequency 25.
I don't know which way we're spinning, RC.
Spinning right.
Right, we're spinning right. Right, left throttle only. Left throttle only.
Switch to 252.
Yep.
Left rudder, full left rudder, and nose down.
Oh.
Nose down. There's still time. I've done it from 6K before. As soon as the nose gets down, we're good. Keep pumping, keep pumping, keep pumping, keep pumping. Come on, baby, get the nose down. Come on, baby, come on, baby. Come on, baby, come on, baby, come on, baby, come on, baby.
That's it. Fuck.
Oh, dearie me. We're down,
Sorry,
boys.
Cap.
We're down. bomb check Kingston.
I got you, Cap.
Sweet. What's your 20? What are you going for?
We're currently engaged with the MiG-23.
Roger. He's right under you, right under you, right under you. He's in the cloud. Watch your speed, watch your speed. Careful, careful. Okay, I'll be your guardian. Just do what you're gonna do.
Roger that. I think he is damaged. I mean, you might.
What I was saying is he's probably not a threat, but we do need to head east to catch the bombers up. The bombers slipped by you in the fight.
Roger that.
See if you can pick them up on radar. I'll watch you for 6.
We're radar, Welshie.
Yeah, no, I never had that before.
Magic Cap, we got anyone on GCI?
Roger.
Have the bombers made it into the AWACS state yet?
Negative.
Kingston's heading north. About 020. That'd be helpful.
What's the bearing?
020.
Cap, I've got the bombers 75 miles southwest of Vodi.
Can you direct Kingston 020 Kingston 020 and punch it?
Roger that. 020.
You're chasing a bunch of 4 bombers.
Kingston won't make that distance, I don't believe.
Yes, he will.
I'll give him a head.
Drop those tanks, Welshie. It's a one-way mission, boys. Magic, is Kingston on your scope yet?
Group 1. Magic. Tasking. 1-1. Make that 000 for 5-1, Angels 15. A group of, appears to be 4 or 5 bombers.
This is where legends are made, Kingston.
Very boss.
Interception angle, new interception angle 024. Rook 1, Magic, new intercept 024 for 43, Angels 16.
As well as you got them on scanners.
Oh, she's got him.
Right, get nice and close. Make those missiles work for you.
Good. 023 for 38. Angel 16. They'll show up at your 10 o'clock on your screen. Crump, you launching again, or are you done?
Everyone stay down apart from the one Tomcat. He won't be returning, so everyone just RTB.
Group 1 Magic. 020 for interception now. 31 miles. Angel 16.
Warning, Kingston, there's 2 fighters with them. Kill the bombers, scratch the fighters until the end. Fighters are at the front.
Group 1 Magic. Raw. 023 intercept for 26. Angel 16.
Roger, call it off GCO, we've got tally.
Copy. Magic, Tiger, 1-2, hello. We RTB in?
Yes, all RTB. The game finished a while ago, but we've just been doing something with the Tomcats.
Copy that. Hello, RTB.
Beware, fighters are MiG-25 Fox bats, so let's not try and arouse them. Okay, fights on. Come on, Kingston, come on, Kingston, come on, Kingston. Come on, come on, come on, kill, 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 kill. No, go for the bombers, the bombers. Get closer, don't panic. Get some distance coming again. Get some distance coming again. Woo! Fuck, that was close. You are clean, you are clean, you have time. Good shot. Good shot. Good shot. Again, again, again. Those missiles do not fire downwards. You have to shoot upwards with a Sparrow. Ooh.
Shit.
We got some of them.
Did better than I did.
Capcoms.
Send.
Yeah, sorry, I tried. I got one of them at least.
Well, you got two. You killed two.
Yeah, those sparrows are shit.
Well done. Oh well. It's better than nothing.
I fired them, they were. I fired them on the first time, and they still missed.
Okay, guys, we're in our own little bubble over by the Pacific, so we don't really know what happened. Group by group. Buick Kingston leader. Send.
Okay, so we took off. Flew straight towards the tanker. I managed to refuel mine to full. Had to cover RC and Cap as they were having a few problems with it. I'm not sure what happened to Cap afterwards because he just disappeared. Tried to intercept a few of them. Sparrows mostly missed. Managed to take out a 23, 2 bombers, and something else. I'm not quite sure without checking the attack view. And then kamikazes into one of them.
Good. So at least we got 50% of the bomber force down at least. So they'll get either Strellas or Shilkers by the sounds of it. Fingers crossed for Shilkers, but we'll see how it goes. Okay. Next group. Seed group, send.
We took off, headed towards target, and got diverted to do air-to-air away from the seed. We got engaged, shot down one. I'm not too sure if Chopsticks, if you got one.
I did get one, yes.
And then we were empty, basically, and low on fuel, so we headed back to Beslan to rearm and head back out for the seed mission. Chopsticks landed okay. I was on final approach when I got nailed up the butt by something.
Oopsie.
Yeah, then I went out and I chased another MiG-21 in Little Dogfight. But I had picked the GAR-8 by mistake, so that was good.
It's a silly. What happened? Did you die?
No, I survived. I chased him away, and then I hit when I landed. Grump had a nice big hole in the runway that you couldn't see. It was invisible.
Yeah, desync. I don't know what you can do about it. Next group, send.
All right, that'd be Dagger Flight. So Dagger Flight, we were holding at Beslan, 3 ship of us, until we were directed to take off. Dagger 4 took off from Tbilisi and grouped up with us. Well, once we took off, we went to help out. Sounds a little bit late. After the Hatchet Flight was able to drop their ordnance. I know for me, I got 2 air-to-air kills and 1 maneuver kill. I think the other lot of us got a couple of kills as well.
Yeah, Mike had 4.
Nice.
Nice. And then now I'm just sitting here in a crater on the runway, but I'm still in one piece. Bear and Muhaja.
Bear had, I think, 1 kill. I had engine failure and ejected.
Yeah, I got on the tail of MiG-19, and 3 frames later, and about 60 seconds, I was a smoking crater.
Roger. Okay, so at least we will shut down some bad guys. Next group, send.
Next group will be Hatchet Vikings. I can do it if you want it, Tommy.
Yeah, go ahead.
So we took off. We're following the flight plan. There was a bit of an issue with clouds. It was a horrible decision by all of us to fly that low. So we lost one of us into the side of a hill. But we carried on. Followed the flight plan around, got really low. The jamming pods weren't working, or they weren't. We couldn't actually equip them, so that was mildly terrifying. I got on target, destroyed the bridge, followed the exfil out, and all was well. I came back, landed successfully. 3 out of 4 people still alive, and the bridge destroyed.
Well done, boys. The Vikings always do well, don't they? Any more plane? A-10s?
Yeah.
Bombs? Send.
We're here. We ferried up from Tbilisi, headed to the bridge zone and engaged ground targets. I got a couple, 2 or 3, and then a MiG-19 jumped me and got me. Tried to do a forced landing, but that went a little bit tits up. And then I think Elo survived, so Elo's probably got more to say than I have.
Yeah, I got hit when we first went in. I RTB'd to Beslan, rearm, repaired, got back up and just hit assorted targets that was in the AO and watched my wingman get shot down. Paul. Yeah, then I RTB'd back to Beslan. Then you scrubbed the mission. So
okay,
I had an issue with SRS that was I could hit everybody on.
On our free.
It was on our frequency. It was impossible to get GCI.
Can we tell you the solution to that?
I would love you to tell me that solution.
If you open up SRS client and then click on the overlay, next to each frequency there's a little G. If you right click on the G, it'll toggle guard and you won't hear the over.
Roger that.
Okay, boys.
Thank you very much.
Chopper, send.
Okay, so I can only report on the logistics side of things. Gaffer Flight will have to report their own, I guess. Let's see, we built a Hawk battery near Beslan for air cover. Then ferried over to where the bridge battle was going on. Dropped a Chaparral there for air cover for people to retreat to, including ourselves, and then did some rocket runs and gun runs. I got damaged and headed back, but ran out of fuel just short of Beslan and had to auto-rotate onto the ground.
I deployed.
Gary'd have to report on Gaff.
Alright, so Gaff Flight, we started up, got all loaded up at Beslan, waited around for Cap to be present over the AO, ferried up there, found our way through the hills and trees to a nice little vantage point, but got a little bit confused and was looking at targets on the wrong side of the river. By the time we figured that out, we were a little close to the enemies, so it was real hot. Managed to get a few weapons off. I don't think we had any great successes. I certainly got hit, downed, but not dead. I think Beant had a similar fate too.
Well done. Okay, guys. So we've got some odds and sods done. At least we got that bridge done. Any final things before we sign off?
That bloody tanker.
I do.
Send.
Also, GCI. The following people: Kingston, Welsey, Seahorse, Elo, Skill, Iron. Could you review the general info for aircraft naming standard. It makes it much more difficult when you don't follow those rules. That's all.
Mine was as it stated.
Mine was
Tiger
Biwick
1 too.
I had Biwick 1, Kingston afterwards.
You just reread that, guys. They weren't that when those names were called.
Roger.
Copy that.
Yeah,